Hello, you lovely bunch. No respawns here. Hope you're having a grand start to the weekend. So in this video, we're going to be building a small but very RP-friendly and realistic shack. I mean, it's already built, but basically it's a pre-existing area that we can build upon. And you know how much I love those. So we are just north and a wee bit east of Big B's rest stop, and south and a wee bit east of Harper's Ferry. So it's a cool little location. I'm going to give it a little bit of a Free States twist to it. And as you can see, you can build inside, which is awesome, because I absolutely love being able to build inside stuff. I know exactly roughly what I want to build in here. Initially I was going to build around the entire area, but as I was building it, it kind of looked better as just like a singular shack that you'd stumble across, rather than like a more developed little settlement, which is why it should be a reasonably quick video. So let's jump straight. I've left this here so I can line these foundations up, but let me just show you what I've done. So basically, I can't snap that in kind of on its own or get it to as low as possible. However, if I kept pulling this back and then placing it and then snapping this one and realigning it, I'm then able to snap this one into place like this. Also, I like the alternating textures there. And so it's more or less perfectly aligned, or aligned enough that I'm happy, which is pretty grand. So for those of you who are watching the video live, just a really big thank you to everyone who tuned in and donated to the charity streaming I did last week. So I streamed for about 8 hours. I'm streaming again this Sunday, probably around like GMT 8ish, probably in the evening. I'll keep it a bit loose. I'll just there'll be a little bit of an announcement video, you know, a stream coming video will pop up, and if you're keen, tune in. I will be playing The Evil Within 1. We're about 2 chapters to the end, so we're nearly finished, basically. It'll be quite fun. If you can donate, great. If not, no worries. It's part of 2K and Bethesda's kind of little group charity thing that they're doing, and they've nearly raised, I checked early today, and they're on like $29,000. $560, oh, you lovely lot. So awesomes to that. Let's see if we can give them more. Get in there, you shit. Massive thank you to Nate1696. So Nate donated $200. Nate's someone I've known for quite a long time as well. And so Nate is one of the smaller YouTubers who was and still is until and they've been doing lots of the Fallout 4 content over the years, until recently, because they've decided they mentioned that they want to kind of take a little bit of a break from Fallout 4. However, with Fallout 76 dropping with the Wastelanders update, chances are they'll have some content for that. Nate's a good egg as well. They've got like 200 and something videos. I've shouted them out before, actually, back in the day, so chances are if you're a regular on the channel, you'll know who Nate is, but link in the description to their channel. A good egg is Nate. And we'll be streaming, actually, together sometime in March. Because basically, people were mentioning we should do some Don't Starve together. And I was like, get in, son. Regarding the streaming as well, I will be streaming a lot more now. I'm a little bit more comfortable with the whole experience. And, yeah, I had a load. I had an absolute blast, actually, the other week. So I'm going to try and kind of fit it into the schedule a lot more. Which would be cool. Chances are I'll replace the kind of those little kind of gameplay vids I've been doing with just kind of me streaming the game instead for a bit longer. I think it's a bit more of a better medium. I'll still be doing the indie game guides though, and still maybe doing a few gameplay vids now and then. But our streaming will be, you know, you'll get a couple a month at least. Right, so I want to pop this in. Do I? No, let's do the inside first. So the interior of this one, right, which is grand. So it's quite empty as is. That is actually something I placed, but I just couldn't take it off. It's pretty empty as is, other than that stuff there. And what's great about this little area here is, if I get the bed out, see it sinks inside. So that dirt is effectively the way it's kind of placed in the creation kit, how it's how built in the game, means that it's not actually a texture. Like, I'm walking across it, but that's more the nav mesh rather than actually the object itself, which is grand. The only slight issue with this is it's a little bit, there's lots of invisible stuff in the way, and sometimes you'll place stuff, it'll go on the roof. However, because it's quite a small area, we can actually do a surprising amount. Now, I've demonstrated this technique before. I absolutely did not think it myself. However, I've got this area runner here for a reason. Let's get a rug. And you probably guess, if you've seen this already, what we're going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of a wee rugging in homage to the old Fallout days, except using blueprints. But what we're going to do is we're going to decorate the bed first, because otherwise all of my nonsense won't enable me to place it, which will be a bit of a ball ache. Because basically I'll be able to put stuff on the bed, but then it'll immediately go on the roof, so we're just going to put a few bits and pieces on the bed first. Because that's how we roll. Let's put the sheep squatch wee thing there. Get on there, you shit. Oh, you bellend. Fucking dick. Get up over here, you prick. I don't know why it's not going over the top. I'm incredibly, overwhelmingly hyped for Wastelanders. It's not even real. I'm so excited. Wish it would drop now. I'll save the Oh, let's put the Valentine's Day wine. Alright, okay, that'll do for the bed. Actually, yeah, let me put one stash box underneath as well, because I'm conscious that will not let me place it. So let's just, can I move you over the top like that? Oh, in that case I can just place it there. Alright, okay, cool. This is my building character, and I still don't have the suitcase for him, because normally I'd put that kind of slightly underneath, but oh well. This takes less time than you think. Because eventually, one, I'm going to leave that stuff there, so I won't have to set up as much nonsense. And also, this is a small area, so I don't really mind doing it so much here. If it were like a big area, so I've already set a few up already, as you can see. That's the other bed. I've got loads of bits set up, actually. So you should just be able to just slam this in here like this. Fucking get it in there, mate. I think I've maybe put that rug a little bit. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, and it makes quite nice, satisfying noise as well. I'm just gonna do the other one. A little bit of changes. So I want to make this look quite psychedelic. Let's just take that rug off for a bit. So I've got cunning plans. So I've got this little wee one here, as you can see. Which I haven't put a rug on, because I'm stupid. And I'm going to take you off there, because I've decided to put on the bed anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a wee generator in here. Actually, let's have the generator in front of the bed, because that's healthy. Where's the generator gone? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Brain's not working. There we go. Nice, healthy generator in front of the bed. Very nice. That should squeeze in there nicely. Shall I put it? Oh, I should probably put it in the corner, shouldn't I? Alright, let's put this thing in the corner. Yeah, alright, okay, let's do it like that. Because to be honest, having it against the bed is probably a terrible idea. Where's me rug gone? I'm sorry, I'm not really paying attention. Okie dokie. And we should be able to just place that one about there like that. You will end up having like a million blueprints. Again, it's a bit of a ball ache, but to be honest, some people will hate doing this, but I'm just one of those people, I enjoy solving problems. I find the whole experience fun, because I'm weird. Where's my little generator one gone? There we go. Get in there, mate. Get in there, son. Oh. That rug's gone forever now. And then let's put the one in front of the bed. Right, and then that should be nearly all I need to do. I said that's not going to take very long at all, this, because once I've got this, I'm going to have like a little area to cook up the c.a.m.s, as one does, and then outside of that, there's not really much else to put in there. I think this should go in there. Let's double check it goes in there first before I get my hopes up. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. This is going to be a very, very packed little place, basically. And we're on 9 minutes. It's good. I'll keep this well under 20. He says, as the video is 50 minutes long, or some nonsense like that. I like the Halloween stuff, even though it's, you know, February. It looks cool. Shut up. Alright, cool. Right-yo. Where are you, shit? Don't know how it decides the order. I know it decides the order. It's got a fucking number over it, hasn't it? Stupid idiot. Yeah, it does. Look, I've already figured out how it decides the order, because it's blueprint 18. Yeah! So probably better just to kind of like start clearing your stuff out. Right, and then we're going to have a little bit of a chem area there, which I hopefully can squeeze in. If not, we'll cook other chems instead. Oh, boots! Right, we'll have this one in instead. We'll make some booze instead. Look at that. It's fine. I'll have the chem one outside. This is going to be very, very healthy to have right next to your bed. Love it. We'll just put it over 10, so I don't have to keep scrolling downwards each time like a twat. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Thank you, dear. Oi, 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 oi. You can go in there. I know you can. Come on, love. There we go. Get as close as we can. There we go. I originally had, like... Oh, looks grand. I originally had this one jammed in. It looked great, but you couldn't actually get in the bed. Yeah, this looks like you're going to be really, really nauseous trying to sleep. It'll be grand. So let's put some stuff on the walls. Also, we want a power connector in here. Do you see what I mean? I wanted something that was just kind of... One, I wanted to do a decorative video because people have been asking for them. But two, I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, do something a bit silly. Because I've been streaming all last week, I wanted to do something a bit more unique for this video. Rather than just build an house. Yeah, okay, there we go. You're going to go there, because I really hate it when those liars do that. So you'll go on that one. Very nice. And then we are going to get one of the thingy-majiggy lights, which are in this column here. I have no copper left, so I'm actually going to have to... Oh, wait, no, I might be able to scrap some. I might even have some. Do I have no copper left? I'll have to disappear and do the copper. Ah! Unless I have some left. I don't think I have any copper left. Right, so I'm going to have to disappear and get some copper before I do these. But basically, we're going to have one of those glowy red lighting, which is fine. I'll finish off some finishing touches in a sec. But basically, there's going to be one of those track lights there. Those lights you can change. My brain is not working at all. Okie dokie. Yes. Oh, this is going to look really, really nice. You can already see it already, can't you? Like, it's just this tiny little shack. Unfortunately, I can't put a door in it, which is a bit of a ball ache. However, I mean, doors are for losers, aren't they, really? Let's put one there. Oh yeah, obviously, the guy who lives here was once a member of VTU. I even forgot to remove that one when I was doing the decorating. And yeah, no, this is where I used to live. Let's put ex-university student turned chem pusher, which to be honest is quite the glow up, I feel. This is a very safe thing to have here. I likes that. Naturally. I like to think this is a kind of scientist in protection of the incoming raider clans, perhaps? I don't know. People have asked what faction I'm joining in the next, like in the new game, in Wastelanders. I don't know yet. Probably the Settlers, just because, you know, the building and everything. But I might mix things up. I'll figure out where to put that in a minute. Let's put this here like this, because have you taken your medication today? Right, so that is looking very spiffy. I'm going to add some more decorations and bits and pieces on the front. Right, so I'm going to disappear, and I'm just going to finish off adding some wee bits to this stuff that just involves me kind of screwing around a little bit, and then we'll do a tour, and it will look very cool. 1 second. And here we are going to do a little daytime tour, and then we'll do a nighttime tour, because this obviously looks quite cool, all lit up. Got a wee stag up there as well, so let's not spook them. So yeah, it's kind of, I kept with just building kind of in and slightly around the actual main shack itself proper, because I just thought it kind of, you know, suited it quite well. Obviously, we're selling the stims. I do have my Free States banners there, but I thought, right, well, this person's clearly pushing their incredibly volatile drugs and or booze, so let's just keep with that theme. I didn't really do much along the outside, again, because it already looked quite busy enough, and I want to kind of focus on being a bit more minimalist with this, rather than kind of over-decorating, which is very easy to do. Let's have a crafty look-see inside. It's going to look, the nighttime tour, it'll look really, really cool. But it still looks already quite nice, very, very psychedelic. Very, very cheerful. Obviously, it's a bit of a fire hazard. This person will almost certainly burn alive, but that is the risk you take. You can't build here very much, unfortunately. I could probably, if I screwed around with the old blueprints, I probably could. But right, let's do the nighttime tour. And here it is at night. Very, very cool with the lighting. Quite pleased with how this turns out. It's what I mean. It's just like, it's just a really, really flashy, all of a sudden little place that you just see, you know, glowing in the distance. It's like a kind of little bastion of what is this? And it's just some incredibly dangerous drug shack. I went a little bit, I think I said a little bit weird with the lighting, but I also tried to kind of not go too over the top with it. So, for example, as tempting as it was to light up the whole thing, I wanted to kind of, you know, look like it was still pretty ramshackle and kind of lit in one area. Anyway, hope you guys liked that, gave you an idea. This is a nice little area. A little bit of fiddliness to actually get it decorated on the inside, but to be honest, because it's such a small area, it's not too bad. And you've got all this space on the exterior, which you can use as well. And as I said, when I placed my little camp thing, I can actually quite comfortably get to the water down here. So if you want to actually have a bit more of a developed camp around this, go nuts. Anyway, as always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I will have more videos up soon. I'm going to have a video on Frostpunk, the new autumn, the last autumn DLC next week. A bit late, but I was in France when it dropped, and I've been wanting to make a video for a while. And also, I will be streaming The Evil Within on Sunday again. Definitely join if you want to see me just get incredibly scared by the donate button, because it's very, very loud. But anyway, until the next video, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll speak to your lovely bunch soon. You take care.